Alright everybody, welcome back to another One Piece chapter reaction. We are on 10:49. It's a Sunday, finally. I'm recording these on a Sunday, which means it's gonna come out tomorrow on Monday. For the first time in a month, actually, in several weeks. They've been coming out on Tuesday recently because of exams and stuff. But finally, you see that I managed to get this one out. Managed to get on here for Monday on schedule. Let's go. And I'm excited for this chapter, but at the same time, no chapter next week. Kind of sad, We had 2 weeks in a row with the chapters, but no chapter next week. Kind of disappointing. But hey, you know what? You know what helps out? Kendrick Lamar dropped. That's right. Kendrick dropped a new album like 2 days ago that I have yet to find the time to listen to, but I will. Actually, should I make a video of it? Should I make a video listen to the Kendrick Lamar album? I have to. I would have to. Let's see. To check on that, I'd have to go to Kendrick's playlist. I want to see how long the album is, because it really depends on how long the album is. Is it like an hour long or something? Let's see. So yeah, he dropped a new album, called Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I haven't seen it yet, obviously heard it yet, but let's see. It's 1 hour and 30 minutes. Oof. Then I don't think I'll be able to make a video on it. So yeah, ooh, he's done songs with Kodak Black. Okay. Alright. Okay, it looks interesting. Again, I'll check it out in my own time then. I wonder. It came out May 13th, so yeah, it came out 2 days ago. But yeah, I just genuinely haven't had the time to listen to it, and it's Kendrick Lamar. He hasn't dropped in 5 years, which is crazy. Yeah, I know, right? That's crazy. He hasn't dropped since 2017. That was a long time ago. But he typically drops some heat, right? Typically some great albums. To Pimp a Butterfly, of course, still goated. Yeah, I'm excited to listen to it. Let's see what we got later on. But anyway, One Piece chapter time. We are on chapter, like I said, 1049. Okay. We're chapter 1049, and which means we are almost on chapter 1050. The big 50. That's gonna be exciting to see. And this chapter is called channeling it up right here. It's called The World That Should Be. I have no idea what the title could mean. I love how last chapter, using 20 years, I was able to kind of predict Denjiro coming back. But with this one, I have no idea what the chapter title could mean. The World That Should Be. You mean like in Wano? But no, because when you say world, you're talking about more grand scale than Wano. You're talking more... Maybe we get some more Joy Boy stuff with Gorosei and how the world is like or something. I don't know. Are we gonna focus on something that doesn't have anything to do with Wano for this chapter? You know what I mean? I don't know. I haven't read the chapter yet, so I'll just... maybe we'll get some clues once I do read it right here. Okay. Let's look if it has any... Let's look at the cover story first. So, chapter 1049, The World That Should Be, and now we're seeing there's a lot of fire everywhere, and we're seeing Yonji and Niji lying on the book, but Yonji seems to be standing up, and he's got some gloves on his hands or something. And then the doctor and the pumpkin doctor in the back right there, it seems like they're panicking. There's also a nurse in the background there too. They're all panicking for some reason. I don't really know. What's going on here. Why is everything on fire? Right? Because fire is typically a Sanji thing to do. But maybe there's some malfunction going on. Maybe there's the other Germa have helped them out. But let's look what the The subtitles say here, or the chat, the description of the cover story. German 66 is an emotionless excursion. Volume 11. Why the book in the lab burned up, freeing the brothers. Okay, so they are freed, right, as you can see. But why did the book in the lab burn up? Who did that? Was it Judge? Was it Reiji? Was it Ichiji? Who helped out? Someone burned it up. Okay, well, at least the brothers are free. Cool. This, like I said, this German cover story has been interesting. Nice to see how they're doing, and of course, along with that, we get to see how the big bomb pirates are doing. Always cool to see. Anyway, hype chapter. Here we go. Luffy's clashing with Kaido. Okay. All right. So they're clashing. Kaido, well done, says Kaido. Luffy's going Kaido, of course, with his flame self just burning up to Luffy. Luffy with his giant fist that will destroy the entirety of Onigashima unless it moves away. And then Kaido says, "You fought hard to reach this point, but you cannot change the world." Oh, so that is what the title of the chapter means. The world that should be. You cannot change the world, but he did fight hard. Okay. So Kaido's saying that this attack is not enough to take him down still. Oh, now we're going on a little backstory. Oh, Kaido backstory! Okay. Okay. This is all I freaking... Oh my god. I was waiting for this. I've been telling you guys how much I've wanted a Kaido backstory. Let's go. Younger Kaido. Let's freaking go. I'm excited. Okay, this is good. This is exactly what I wanted. This is exactly what I needed for Kaido right now. For Kaido's character. This is big for me. Okay, so let's go back. He did it. Alright, so Kaido's looking back. It looks like Kid Kaido right there. He's still using his club. He did it. He's only 10 years old, and Kaido's already the ultimate soldier. I want more combat. I guess that's what Kaido's saying. He wants more combat, and you can see 10-year-old Kaido there. He still looked scary even as a 10-year-old. And yeah, and we know he joined the Rocks Pirates when he was 15. So it says 46 years ago, Vodka Kingdom. Vodka Kingdom? That's a funny name for a kingdom. So 46 years ago. We know that God Valley incident was 38 years ago. So 8 years before the God Valley incident is where we're at right now. So 46 years ago. Our country can't stop going to war now. And yeah, Kaido's about what? 50? Almost 60 years old? 50... I don't know how old Kaido is. 57? 58 years old? Let's look it up. Kaido age. He's 59 years old, so at this point in time, Kaido was 13 years old-ish. 13, 14. So this is a year or so before he joined, a year or two before he joined the Rocks Pirates and met Big Mom. So anyway, Vodka Kingdom. Our country can't stop going to war now. We have to win and loot the enemy to pay our heavenly tribute. Otherwise, the world will take away our human rights. Interesting. Why does everyone bother to obey these celestial dragons anyway? Asks Kaido. And someone says, knock it off, Kaido. I'm enlisting you. You'll join the navy. Oh, holy crap. Look at how big Kaido is already. He's a 13-year-old. What type of 13-year-old looks like that? Why should I be a government lapdog? Asks Kaido. Because our country doesn't know what to do with you. In exchange for custody of Kaido, this country will receive the right to attend the next reverie. Don't use me as some political pawn. Interesting, that's the king right there. So Kaido's from the Vodka Kingdom. This is hilarious. And he's the ultimate soldier. Interesting. And he's joining the navy. Okay, and in exchange for Kaido, the right to attend the reverie. Don't use me as some political pawn. Interesting. Kaido's escaped. Kaido, 70 million berries. Wow, okay. Okay, and he's 13 years old, by the way. That's crazy. 13 years old, 70 million berries that are alive. Kaido's escaped. We captured Kaido. He escaped again? He gets caught when he's hungry, apparently. This is a person ship, not a cafeteria. So Kaido escapes. Then he gets hungry. Then he goes, you know what, I'll get caught again just so I can get some food. And then he escapes again. So this is why in his character description it was said that he got caught like, I don't know, dozens of times, yet he escaped every time and they never managed to kill him. Wow. You capture Kaido, he escaped again. He gets caught when he's hungry apparently. This is a prison ship, not a cafeteria. That's funny. 44 years ago, Pirate Island full... Oh! This is Black... This is the island Blackbeard's currently in. Pirate Island full elite. Full elite. Interesting. Is it? I'm pretty sure this is the island Blackbeard's on right now. Right? Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Sus, but interesting. 44 years ago. So we know this is 46 years ago, and we know Kaido's 13. So this is 44 years ago. So Kaido was 15. So this is around the time he joins the Rocks Pirates. He's so strong. Who is this guy? He's only 15? Yeah, so this is if he's 15. This is around the time he meets Rocks or Big Mom and joins the Rocks crew, right? Oh, there's Whitebeard. Oh, there's Whitebeard. Hey, you little snot. You wanna be a pirate? Rocks wanted to meet you. What do you say? Kaido's looking. Kaido's joined the Rocks Pirates. They're unstoppable now. Big trouble, Kaido. Come with me now. We're going to God Valley. Okay, so this is 38 years ago, which means Kaido was 21 years old. This is Kaido's a 21-year-old. And Big Mom was probably around 30 years old here. Wait, was she? How old is Big Mom right now? Big Mom right now is what? How old is Big Mom, actually? Is she... If Kaido's 59 years old right now, she has to be about 68, I'd reckon. Which means she's 9 years older than him. So if Kaido's 21 here, yeah, she's 30. Oh, I got it bang on. I got it bang on. So she's 30 years old. Kaido's 21 right here. And they're going to God Valley. Kaido's joined the Rocks Pirates. They're unstoppable now. Okay. And yeah, Whitebeard. Whitebeard was the one who originally told him to join the Rocks Pirates. And yeah, Big Mom, we saw Big Mom welcoming him a couple of chapters back. Interesting. So we're going to God Valley. The Rocks Pirates are no more? What kind of joke is this? Okay, so this is back at the Fulalid Island. I don't know how to pronounce that correctly, but I'm probably butchering it. Fulalid Island. The Rocks Pirates are no more. What kind of joke is this? With all the monsters they've got? Apparently it was a sailor named Garp who did it. Yeah, it was Garp and Roger. They were able to tag team the Rocks Pirates. Let's go. Nah, they just couldn't stand each other. No teamwork in that group. Where'd you go, Kaido? You big rat. So yeah, I think it was a combination of everyone in the Rocks Pirates hating each other because they all wanted to be captains, and just Roger and Garp teaming up. So yeah, there's no teamwork in that group. Where'd you go, Kaido, you big rat? In the tent. Oh! Look at her! Kyo. Okay, it's this girl, this woman who helped out, she was the one who helped out Orochi. Wasn't she the one who had the devil fruit that Bon Clay ended up having? How did Bon Clay ever end up taking her devil fruit? I think... Wait. I think it was her? The Mone no Mi. Wow, her name is Higurashi? Nice. Is that her name? That's a funny name. Yeah, Higurashi Kurozumi. That's a freaking funny name. How did Bon Clay end up eating her fruit? Still a mystery. So anyway, in the 10 years since that incident, you become the embodiment of might, Kaido. Right. So she was with him before... No? Yeah, was this Kurozumi woman with him before she was with Orochi? 10 years since God Valley. So that's 28 years ago. 28 years ago. 28 years ago. I'm thinking... Yeah, that's before the whole Orochi stuff. Yeah, me. Yeah. Yeah, it's before. I don't know. I don't think Orochi had already set a plan for the takeover of Wano at the time. I don't highly doubt so. And Roger's still alive by this point, by the way. Roger still hasn't found the One Piece, I don't think, by this point. But he does get executed in about 5 years' time. If this is 28 years ago, yeah, he gets executed 4 years from now. He finds One Piece in a few years, then he gets executed because of his illness. So he gives in, gets executed, and then the Great Pirate Era starts. Anyway, you've got the involvement of might, Kairos, since the 10 years since that incident. Throughout human history, sheer might has solved all problems. There's King in the background, and is that Queen? No, maybe not. Maybe Queen hasn't joined the crew yet, but that's King. He seemed chilling. Of course it has. Humans are animals. Survival of the fittest is the law of nature. And Kairos says, "You're damn right about that. And other rocks remnants will make a name for themselves too, I'm sure." Right, this is 28 years ago, so yeah, Whitebeard is already making a big name for himself, of course, with his family. Yeah, Big Mom, we know Whitebeard, Big Mom, Kaido, all three of them eventually become Yonkos. Other Rocks pirates, where Shiki, we know he was big boy. We don't know where he's at right now, but he's still alive somewhere. But yeah, Rock's dead. He died during the incident. We know this. Weapons are what speak loudest in the world we live in. And I've got a deal you'll want to hear about. Kill, 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 kill. So weapons. The weapons factory. The factory's in Wano. So yes, so she's a Kurozumi. She's taking revenge against the Kozuki. So she's got a deal, right? The whole Wano stuff. And then that plays into Doflamingo in Dressrosa, which then again plays into Caesar Clown in Punk Hazard. Um, Eventually, it all adds up. Eventually, it all adds up. Alright. Sheer might have solved all problems, though. Okay. Now, if we keep going here, we're going to take all of these pampered, noble-born rulers and drag them off their ivory thrones down to the battlefield with us. Interesting. So that's what Kaido's goal is. Kaido doesn't like the Celestial Dragons. So he wants to drag down these Celestial Dragons down to the battlefield with them. That's his goal, along with being parking, I guess. That's what I call equality and freedom. A world where only war decides a man's true worth. Wow! Okay, Kaido, I love that. That's what I call equality and freedom. A world where only war decides a man's true worth. Okay. A world of war. So this is what they mean by the chapter title. The world that should be. Oh, this is sick, Now Kaido's talking to King. I wonder where that kid heard it. Yamato dropped Joy Boy's name. Oh. Apparently, Oden's desire to open the country is meant to welcome Joy Boy. Ooh. Wait. Okay, so this is obviously after that, when he's taking over Wano by this point. Apparently, Oden's desire to open the country is meant to welcome Joy Boy. If he's the same as the man you're waiting for, King, then I think I know who Joy Boy is. What? Who is he? No! No! Wait, I gotta repeat this. I really love this speech from Cairo. We're going to okay. We gotta read the speech. We're going to take all of these pampered noble-born rulers and drag them off their ivory thrones down to the battlefield with us. That's what I call equality and freedom. Rah! A world where only war decides a man's true worth. And then Yamato dropped Joyboy's name to Kaido. Again, we don't know who Kaido's wife is. If he even has a wife, maybe Yamato was just born out of whatever some night Kaido must have had. Who knows? But Yamato exists, and now Kaido's saying, "I wonder where that kid heard it." Yamato dropped Joyboy's name, and we know Yamato dropped Joyboy's name because it's in the journal, right? She read Oden's journal, but Kaido doesn't know about it. Yamato dropped Joyboy's name. Apparently, Odin's desire to open the country is meant to welcome Joy Boy. If he's the same as the man you're waiting for, King, then I think I know who Joy Boy is. So Joy Boy is the same as the man you're waiting for. Who is he? Apparently, Odin's desire to open the country is meant to welcome Joy Boy. I'm just trying to think about these lines here. Who is he, says King. Does this have anything to do with Lunarians? Because King is waiting for a man, for Joy Boy. Does this have something to do with Lunarians? And Joy Boy maybe has affiliations with the Lunarians? Who knows? Anyway, okay, we're going back to the clash now. Interesting. I'll think about that more deeply later, but we're going back to the clash between Luffy and Kaido here. And oh, okay. You see CP0 guy flying away. Tip, 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 tip. He's jumping off. And he's like the only guy left, basically. Luffy will win. I know he will, is what Yamato's saying. Do it, Momonosuke! Come forth, flame clouds! Do as I command! Right, everyone's having fun in the flower festival. Under the dome performance floor. Whoa! Ah! Okay, so this is the performance floor. Under the dome, okay. Yep, Momo's still trying to get the flame clouds out. Yamato supporting Momonosuke. They're saying Luffy will win. I'm interested in what this CP0 guy is planning. This, I don't know, weird looking frick. I don't really know what to call him. Okay. Well, we'll keep going here. What's that sound? Save everyone. Water of Zoe. Right. This is right. This is Rise on Jinbei's tag move. Robin. Right. Okay. There's Robin and Brooke. They're drowning. And there's the animals. Ah, there's Beppo and Bagman and that. Apu is also getting washed away. More stuff over here, huh? Law and I forgot his name from Law's crew, but the guy who recruited that Sabaody. There's Law, huh? Ah, yeah. What the hell is happening? Is that all just the water flushing out like that? There's Kinemon, there's Kiku, there's Usopp holding them. Walter, there's Nami and Chopper. Nami's holding Tama. Rocks falling off. With the fire or no, it's not the fire, the water with them. Sorry, it's just so much water. There's Kawamatsu, there's Hyogoro. Okay, good to see that they're all doing fine. Osome, right? This is Sanji. Sanji's doing. Where's this water coming from? Sanji, Sanji with love heart eyes, of course. Hold strong, don't get swept away. There's Frankie. Treasure repository, second floor. Okay, so this is the Denjiro and Hiyori. You have been so brave and strong for all of these many years, Lady Hiyori. And she's crying in his arms. This is great. And there you go. Orochi looks dead. Finally, took him long enough. Yeah, that's his severed head burning. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Ah, does it feel like the island's falling? The flame clouds disappeared. We're going down! Onigashima is going to fall! And what kind of world can you create? Straw Hat? And Luffy's going, I'll make! Is he still punching him? I'll make! Alright, Momo, it's up to you to make your flame clouds. Holy crap. Everything's falling. I'll make... Oh, okay. We're going from Luffy saying, I'll make. And now Momo's going, come forth, flame clouds! Psh! Huh? Wait a minute. He's actually making flame clouds. Yamato's shocked. He's shocked as well. Oh my god, he was able to wrap. He was able to wrap the Onigashima. Let's go. He's moving away from where Kaido and Luffy are punching each other, are going after each other. I'll make a world. Oh, here we go. Luffy's punch is going through. A world? No way. Where my friends can eat as much food. We know this was Luffy's motivation to save Wano after meeting Tama and that. And he's punching. It's working. Is it working? As much food as they want. And Kaido gets completely knocked away. Luffy's punch finally came through. Is that it? I don't think that's it. Do you guys reckon that's it? Kaido's flying down. He's crashed. Seems like kaboom. He's crashed down to the ground. It seems like I want to see mommy. You can see, yeah. I want to laugh. Yeah, you can see all the wishes going up. Luffy's punched Kaido. He's actually managed to punch him off, to punch him down. But to me, it feels like Kaido expected this to happen, based on this flashback we saw this chapter as well. King, I think I know who Joy Boy is. Oh my god. There's Kaido. He's falling. Wait, is he falling down the same hole Big Mom fell? No. Never mind. You can see. Nah, I'm joking. Nah, guys. I'm sorry. He's just falling down, and you can see. Nah, he's making. Luffy punched him so hard he made his own hole. He's literally going down the ground, and you can see the amount of force Luffy must have punched him, because you can see his dragon form crashing down on the ground. You can see the silhouette of the dragon. Oh my god. King, I think I know who Joy Boy is. And King says, who is he? He's the man who shows up to beat me in the future. And Kaido's going down. King is smiling. In that case, I suppose we'll never see him. Then I suppose we'll never see him. Shh, there's Onigashima. Wahaha, everyone's smiling. Momo's actually moving it. It's actually working. Everyone's happy. Beat the scary dragon. Bring the Kozuki clan back. Oh, Kaido's down. Momonosuke looks very tired. Luffy's also falling. To be continued. You have to be joking. You have to be joking, man. You have to be joking. That's how the chapter ends. Oh, but at least, okay, you can see Onigashima. It's landed to the side. Momo's done it at least. He succeeded. And it seems like Luffy's won here too. It seems like Luffy's won. I think Luffy's won, y'all. I think the punch won it for Luffy. Wow. No freaking way, y'all. That's to be continued. You have to be joking. That's the end of the chapter. Man. Beat the scary dragon. Bring the Kozuki clan back. Oh my god. I love this chapter. I freaking love this chapter, man. Dude, this chapter was fantastic. Oh, there's so much I could talk about this chapter. This was so good. This was so good on so many levels. I mean, Luffy seems like he's finally beat Kaido, although we haven't seen the whole title. You know, remember when Big Mom was beat? But we did see that the chapter after she was beat-ish. But we haven't seen the whole title thing where it says end of the match. Luffy wins versus Kaido. We haven't seen that yet. However, Momo here has managed to save Onigashima. He's landed to the side. Momo's tired. You can see Momo's dragon right there. He's tired. He's done for. Luffy also seems that he's done for. He's tired. He's falling. He's in his gear 4, fifth form. Yeah. Kaido seems to be defeated now. Holy crap. That took a lot of chapters. Remember, Reef Peace started in chapter 1000-ish. 999-ish. 999/1000. 1000. That's where Reef Peace started. And right now, oh my god, episode 1017, by the way. Episode 1017 was so good. It was so good. The animation, I don't know how they're doing it. But hey, let's go. Yeah. started chapter 1000 in these last. It took us since Roof Piece. It's been about 50 chapters. Wow, it's taken 50 chapters to beat Kaido. That is crazy. That is actually crazy. Wow. Yeah, I don't think we've ever seen a boss fight. Well, a boss fight. Oh my, it's like I talk about a video game. I don't think we've ever seen a fight against an antagonist go on for this long. I mean, obviously, the longest fight in One Piece is still Rise versus Fukurokuju, which is ridiculous. But Kaido, obviously, Luffy's character has not gone for that long, but Kaido and Luffy have legit been fighting. Uh, Kaido and Luffy have been fighting. Let's see. Well, not Kaido and Luffy, but Kaido himself has been fighting since what Roof Piece in Chapter 1000. Even before that, I mean, he was fighting the Scabbards even before that. In the Chapter 990 onwards, right? Ish, somewhere along those lines. So, so, so Kaido, Kaido's been fighting for a while. But if you just count Roof Piece onwards, man, 50 chapters. I don't think we've ever seen a villain One Piece go on for that long before finally being taken down. But I think this might be it. I think if he's not, I think he's fully down now. Look at him go. Especially with the speech he has with King here. He's saying, King, I think I know who Joy Boy is. Who is he? He's the man who shows up to beat me in the future. And King is smiling and says, in that case, I suppose we'll never see him. And yeah, I mean, Luffy's done it. Luffy's Joy Boy. Damn. That's sick. And good to see that the island is safe. There's so much I can talk about, man. Regarding Kaido's backstory, I'm so glad we got Kaido's backstory. Finally. It was kind of mini, really quick, but it felt like Karakuri's backstory, which was great. That made me really love Kaido's character. My favorite speech really held me in here. We're going to take all these pampered noble-born rulers and drag them off their ivory thrones down to the battlefield with us. That's what I call equality and freedom, a world where only war decides a man's true worth. That right there, Kaido's goated, man. Kaido's goated. If he's the same as the man you're waiting for, King, then I think I know Joy Boy is. Who is he? Who is Joy Boy? And then he says, he's the man who shows up to beat me in the future. And King replies, in that case, I suppose we'll never see him. Wow. Wow. Yeah. I mean, after that, after those lines, I don't think there's any way Kaido's standing up again. He's done. Luffy's beaten him. But Kaido's a beast, literally and figuratively. I mean, he's a beast all around. I mean, he was a monster at age 13, man. A monster. At age 15, he was thrashing people about, bro. He joined the Rocks Pirates at age 15. At age 21, he fought in God Valley. Technically, he was older than Luffy then, but still, he was crazy. He was crazy. At age, what, 31? Yeah. At age 31, he was already well known. Yeah. Throughout human history, sheer might has solved all problems. Of course, it has. Humans are animals. Survival of the fittest is the law of nature. You're damn right about that. Dang. Holy crap, man. That's insane. So Kaido, throughout his life, man, since the start of his life, he's always been this monster, this unstoppable, unbeatable beast, man. Nobody could take him down. You know, the government wanted him in exchange for the kingdom being set to the reverie, but Kaido also doesn't like the celestial dragons, right? He hates them. He wants to drag them down and have them fighting war. Um, and then we know he was also passionate about Joy Boy, passionate about being Joy Boy. At the start, it felt like he wanted to be Joy Boy when he met King. And then eventually he realized that at some point, Kaido realized that he wasn't Joy Boy, right? He was so strong, so unbeatable. He's only 15. He's overpowered literally. But then Kaido, at some point, between being a 20-year-old something, meeting King, and after taking over Wano, Kaido realized he wasn't Joy Boy. Maybe it was maybe it was after Roger found the One Piece. Somehow Kaido realized he wasn't going to be Joy Boy. So he's telling King, I think I know who Joy Boy is. It's the man who beat me. You know, the man who beat the unstoppable me, the unbeatable me, the monster me. Whoever is able to do that will be Joy Boy. Wow. And we know Kaido too is such a this fight as well. What I really love about Luffy and Kaido's fight is it didn't have that Karakuri aspect where Karakuri stabbed himself, and that helped Luffy win a lot. We know obviously Luffy was at a disadvantage after being got by Flampe, and then Karakuri stabbed himself. This wasn't a thing on this fight. The fight between Luffy and Kaido, still one of my favorite chapters was the winner needs no I can't freaking say the word, man. The winner needs no epithet. I can't say it. Epithet. Epithet. I can't say the word. You know what I mean. The winner needs no needs no name basically. No epithet. Epithet. How do you say the? That's it. Epithet. The winner needs no epithet. So like Kaido doesn't need to be called the Beast. Luffy doesn't need to be called the King. Whatever. The winner needs an epithet, right? The survival of the fittest. Who's the strongest? Okay. So Luffy, he got distracted by the CP0 guy. Kaido killed him, but that didn't stop Luffy. That did not stop Luffy. Okay? So there's no Kaido didn't injure himself because Luffy got injured by Kaido after an unfair incident. No, Kaido they kept going. All right? Survival of the fittest. Luffy won fair and square. He won fair and square. He went Gear 5, Awakening, the most ridiculous power, and took him down. That's what Kaido calls that equality and freedom. And honestly, I don't think Kaido's going to be too disappointed by losing to Luffy here. I think Kaido's now realized that Luffy's Joy Boy and that Luffy's going to bring this world of equality and freedom. I think Kaido's realized Luffy's going to be the one to drag the noble people off their thrones and down to the battlefield with them. I don't think Kaido's going to be too disappointed with this situation. He wanted to be the one to do it. He wanted to be Joy Boy. And then, at some point, he realized he wasn't going to be. It was almost like when he fought Odin, he thought maybe Odin would be Joy Boy. But that wasn't it. Odin also, as we know, he also had that drill of where he got beat unfairly. We know that. That's so great. That is so great. Odin also had that thing where he got beat unfairly, technically, because he got distracted by his son. Just like by someone shape-shifting to his son, right? The freaking Higurashi. Higurashi shaped into his son. But with Luffy and Kaido, man, Luffy had the same thing happen to him, but it didn't matter. He went Gear 5 after that. Wow. That is awesome. That is awesome. This chapter has made me really love Kaido's character, man. Yeah. Kaido's escaped. Oh my god. Don't use me as some political pawn. Then Kaido, at the start of the chapter as well, Kaido says, you fought hard to reach this point. You cannot change the world. Of course it has humans or animals survive the fittest is the law of nature. Wow. I love it. I love it. This chapter is, I love it. I love it. I love this chapter. This is a fantastic chapter. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this chapter reaction. This for me, it might not be for many people, but for me, it's probably one of my favorite chapters of the year. I mean, of course, there's 1044. We all know 1044 is goated. 1044 is solidified 10 out of 10 chapter. But for me, this is a 10 out of 10 chapter as well. I've wanted Kaido's backstory for so long, And this was just so good, man. Just trying to understand Kaido more here. During his final moments here, man. This chapter to me was more of a understanding Kaido chapter, or seeing it from Kaido's perspective chapter rather than Luffy being Kaido chapter, right? Next chapter, I think I'm gonna focus more on Luffy's victory and stuff. I'll move away, but this chapter, I really, and I hope you guys watching this to really put weight on Kaido and Kaido as a character and what Kaido's has done here, and I guess what Kaido's achieved throughout his life. You know what I mean with Wan and stuff. Was he a good person? No, Kaido's not a good person. We saw what he did to Wano. We saw what he did to the Kozuki, all because he wanted to attain his army. Okay, he did a lot of sketchy stuff. Okay, what he did to Ebisu Town, right? The Smile Devil Fruits, to Dressrosa, to the kids in Punk Hazard, the factories, the pollution. There's so many things I can talk about. Kaido was absolutely not a good person. He's never been a good person. But I get him. I get it. At the same time I get him. I get that frustration against the nobles. I get that frustration. Kaido's not really a cunning guy. He's not one that really schemes and stuff. He just thinks if you're strong, you're winning. You know what I mean? He doesn't look down on the poor kids or on the poor people of Wano because they're poor and stuff. He looks down on them because they're weak. He sees them as weak, so they don't deserve their food. He can take their food, right? Because he's strong. The strong are the ones who can rule. So that's why he hates the Celestial Dragons. Why are they at the peak? They're not strong. They don't deserve anything. They don't deserve to be at the top of the world. And then Luffy, with his ideology, counters with his ideology, which is really beautiful, I think. Luffy says here, his line, where Kaido asks, right before he's about to be defeated, what kind of world can you create strong, huh? Right? Because Kaido wants to create a world where survival of the fittest, right? The strongest wins. And then Luffy says, I'll make a world where my friends can eat as much food as they want. That's what Luffy wants. Luffy doesn't care about survival of the fittest. Yes, Luffy's strong, but it's not about being strong for Luffy that counts. He sees people are different. He knows not everyone is strong. Luffy can do his thing because he's strong, so he can take down strong people like Kaido. But that doesn't mean that weak people are worthless the same way as Kaido sees them, right? Because he sees the value in everyone. He sees the value in Tama. I mean, Tama did big things here, right? With turning people from Kaido's army to their own army. You know, Tama, you can, in every way, you can call her weak, but she did big things there. And this is a big theme for Luffy and One Piece in general, right? About how everyone has their own role to play. Everyone is important. And Luffy just has the means, the power to take down strong people, to help everyone else shine as well, right? Sanji to be a chef, Nami to be a navigator, Chopper to be a doctor, Frankie to be a shipwright, Brook to do his music is important. Being sick and that, yeah, that's important. Working his music. Jinbei. Yamato too. Momonosuke. Momonosuke and his flame clans. Luffy believed in him and Momonosuke did it. Momo did it. Zoro to become the strongest swordsman. Man, it's Robin to find out the truth of the world. The more I think about it, the more I love this chapter, man. The more I think about it, the more I love this chapter. This chapter is amazing. Just the themes it put out, the way Kaido just contrasts Luffy, but also are alike. You know what I mean? They're alike in the sense that they're taking the first helm forward to making a new world, to change the world. They're the ones up front doing it. But their views are different. They're both really strong, but the way they want the new world to be is different. Luffy wants to make a world where his friends can eat as much food as they want. So he's also against the Celestial Dragons, kinda, right? Luffy's also not the biggest fan. But Kaido wants to make a world where the strongest get as much as they want, while the weak are worthless. But Luffy doesn't see it like that, and I just love that, and I love Kaido, man. I love that. This has been fantastic. Because for me, it's never really about the fight itself that matters when it comes to One Piece. It's always been this this beautiful just storytelling and the emotions with the characters and what it means really, what it really means for the One Piece world and what it and what the message you get from it really. Man, I can keep going on and on and on, but yeah, fantastic chapter. Honestly, I'm not sure how many people agree. 10 out of 10 chapter. 10 out of 10 chapter. Now, you guys might think I give this to every chapter ever, but I don't. I haven't given it to the previous chapter or the one before that. Honestly, I could even 1045, which was the chapter we saw Gear 5 in action, right? As much as I love action like everyone else, and that was really well choreographed, and as much as I love that chapter and everything, I'm not sure I'd call it a 10 out of 10 chapter. 1044, yeah, but that's 1044, right? That changed the way we perceived One Piece as a whole, especially Luffy. And One Piece as a whole, to be fair. Right? With the Devil Fruits, oh, there's the Sangha, oh, there's so much again, it need to be 1044. But this to me, yeah, I think it's currently May, and I think for me, 1044 in this chapter, 1049 are my so far two favorite chapters. This was really good. This was really freaking good. 1045 was funny, but this was really good. This was really, really good, actually. And I've wanted that Kaido backstory for so long, and I knew when Oda was gonna drop that Kaido backstory, I was gonna love this chapter. I knew it, man. Such a great chapter. Alright, I think I'll end it there, though. I hope you guys enjoyed this part of Binako when they cry. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you all enjoyed. And in 2 weeks' time, we have a new One Piece chapter. Hopefully, this freaking cliffhanger is solved by then. 1050. We'll see if whether Luffy officially won or not. I think by this point he should be winning, right? This should be official end of Luffy and Kaido's fight. This is a fitting end in my opinion. I'm fine with this. I love it. I love this chapter. And I'll see you guys in 2 weeks though, when it gets resolved. And yeah, cover story is great too. More German stuff. They finally escaped. That's great for them. Now I'm gonna go listen to the new Kendrick Lamar album. And so I'll see you guys next time. Alright, y'all. Peace.